Tomorrow with more Kraken. Yarn. Yarn.
Avast, it's time for the mouthwash.
Avast indeed.
Chicken noodle soup.
Sorry, I burped.
Sounds really good right now.
With a soda on the side.
We are back on the mouthwash.
That's Gnome.
I'm Gnome.
Wave.
Stop,
Wave.
Stop. Let me
I'm the disembodied voice of God. Listen
I'm
to me.
Gnome. I am Gnome.
This is Cookies.
Cookies is dancing.
This is
You
Aggro.
are not my robo-sex dragon dad.
Yet. And if you're wondering where I am, I'm in nowhere. I'm Fasa. I'm just a voice.
Purgatory.
I am not with the dead baby, the unbaptized dead babies, wingman. No.
No, you're with.
No.
You're with,
That's
you're with all
limbo.
of the, you're all with all of the
You're
monsters
in the Phantom
that die.
Zone.
That's better.
You're in purgatory. You're with all the monsters that die. Shout out to Supernatural. I love that show.
Hey, I don't watch it.
You're in the
but
Phantom
hey-o.
Zone, hanging out with Zod.
I will find him.
Oh no, Zod has never.
shut up.
Zod has never been in the Phantom Zone. Zod does not go to the Phantom Zone. Zod never has.
Yes, he was introduced from coming out of the Phantom Zone. His first
Was he?
appearance is him coming out of the Phantom Zone.
Oh, yeah, I
Remember,
guess.
his whole
Okay,
story is he was banished to the Phantom
I completely
Zone.
forgot about
Yeah.
that.
You completely
Zod
forgot
is-
about the main part of Zod's storyline?
No, because the main part of Zod's storyline is the end of Zod's storyline.
Never.
Quick spoilers for Man of Steel. Also for the
Snap
original
crush.
Superman movie.
He snapped Superman's neck.
Also for
What?
Hold on. Quick spoilers
my
for the
headcanon.
original
Yeah.
Superman movie, Man of Steel, and
Okay.
the original
so,
comics.
So real quick, in the original Superman movie,
Yeah.
Superman 2, he kills Zod, correct?
Yeah.
He does.
He does.
So tell the internet that. Look that camera in the eye and tell the internet Man of Steel is not that big a deal for
In
him
the
killing
comics,
Zod.
in the original comics too, he overexposes Zod to kryptonite.
All right, I gotta
not
call.
me,
Which
Cameron.
is
I know
even
this.
more messed up.
that's-
I'm not going to snap your neck. I'm going to sit here and hold you in radiation.
Crazy Mr. Giraffe.
How you doing, internet?
And
I'm
the
looking at you.
Superman 2.
I'm
I
looking
do
at you,
think
internet.
that if they really wanted to kill Superman, though, they just lie to Bizarro and feed him a bunch of kryptonite. Because Bizarro gets stronger around green kryptonite.
Is that true?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he does
he's
opposite of
opposite,
everything
okay.
Superman does. So he's like weaker in the sun, stronger in the dark. He has vacuum breath and freeze vision. And
No, he has flamethrower breath.
yeah, he has flamethrower breath. But
Which to me is so
remember,
much cooler.
Superman also he can blow stuff.
Yeah.
So
He can suck stuff.
yeah,
in the
Bizarro has vacuum breath.
Wingman got it.
I love
Wingman got
Bizarro.
it.
I love
So he has
Bizarro.
the same power as Paris Hilton.
Hey-o.
Yeah. So
Oh.
just force feed Bizarro a crap ton of green
Shots fired.
kryptonite, and then tell him that Superman said his shoes were ugly, and Bizarro will just kick the crap out
Okay,
of
okay. Here's a question. So the other types of kryptonite, what do they do, Gnome? Because green makes him weak. Doesn't red make him?
They're a plot device.
They're blocked.
Kryptonite in
I
different
just want to
colors.
run down what would they do to Bizarro if they do the opposite. Because I know some of the kryptonites really jack Superman. Like they make him go crazy with fury. Some of them make him really strong. Some of them don't do anything. to
Superman,
him.
I hate rock candy. What if that's all it was?
He
It's
just hates
just
rock
rock
candy.
candy.
Now I want some rock candy.
Right?
Candy
It's kinda tasty,
so
actually.
much.
On the big rock candy mountain.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Okay, so let's. I've got the
Kryptonite.
list here.
You got the list of
Green kryptonite weakens him, of course.
Okay.
Get the list of plot devices.
I do. So red kryptonite depowers Superman for a 2-hour period.
So that empowers Bizarro for 2 hours.
That's sort of early.
So force feed him red kryptonite.
Uh,
And just tell him that Superman said he tied his shoes wrong, and Bizarro will go.
Just go ape shit all over.
so in
I'm gonna ask you in the Twitch chat. What's your favorite type of kryptonite? When we finish this list, so tell us what one do you like. What do you think is cool?
So in various as you go in various different media, red kryptonite changes what it does. Like in Lois and Clark, it causes Superman to become apathetic, and in Smallville, it's like a drug. It changes his personality and makes him go evil. Look
at this rock. I hate everyone.
yeah. So
Neo-Nazi Superman.
Yeah. Moving on to gold kryptonite.
Fancy.
Gold kryptonite apparently permanently depowers Kryptonians.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it removes the.
Just pink. You're not Superman anymore.
It destroys the ability
like
of Kryptonian cells to process solar energy. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's never run into that, has he?
Either he has.
So Rock is super effective against Superman type.
Yeah.
Yeah, super time as we can get Rock. radiation. radiation
Blue
type.
kryptonite. Blue kryptonite is the Bizarro version of green kryptonite. So it weakens Bizarro and empowers Superman.
So why do you not have a suit made out of blue kryptonite?
I
Ooh.
don't.
I'm just saying Superman.
There's probably not enough. You have to go to the
Plot
Bizarro.
Superman doesn't
you have to
even
go
need
to
to be
Bizarro
that
world.
strong. He doesn't. Because
Okay.
he's
What about
Superman.
white kryptonite? What does white kryptonite do?
White kryptonite kills all plant life, whether Kryptonian or not. I don't know why.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it would kill Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Suck it, Cap.
the real question.
I'm
The
a
real-
hero. Gonna take down to 0.
The real question is, can it kill GMO corn? Is it still a plant enough that it will be killed?
No, it's a corporation. Doesn't
Okay.
count.
It's a corporation. Yeah. So,
Okay. There's more kryptonites. Jewel kryptonite, I guess, can empower the psychic powers of Phantom Zone residents.
Of course.
Of course, that's the thing that
Wait,
it does.
it's called jewel kryptonite, like as
Jewel
in,
kryptonite.
like jewelry. I thought a stone.
So if
can be a
if
jewel.
you
any kryptonite's a jewel.
craft it into a gem, it's a different kind of kryptonite.
I guess I don't. I have no idea.
Do that with yellow
Um,
kryptonite.
I'm Still Awake has one of the funny. He says rock, paper, Superman.
Shout out to the Twitches.
The best part about that is that no one can prove you would lose.
Silver kryptonite is, I guess, in Smallville it causes him to get paranoid, and in Superman,
meth.
and the ongoing, and in the Superman Batman series, The Search for Kryptonite, it causes him to act like a hyperactive child.
Turns him to
He
kid
has
boo.
ADD.
And makes everyone look like the chibi versions of themselves.
What the hell was wrong with Krypton that it made these rocks and that the
know.
things evolved around them to have these responses to them? What evolutionary advantage is there to going crazy when you're around a different kind of rock?
No, it's not the people's. It's the rock's evolution.
Why is the rock evolving?
It's because Krypton exploded. It's because Krypton exploded, and the different chunks of Krypton were exposed to different types of radiation.
I understand that. That's fine. That's not how science.
Does
works.
that mean that
didn't
there's a
say
Hulk?
that was how
Does that
science
mean
works.
that there's a Hulk
you question
Krypton?
science?
Oh my god!
There's a
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
gamma-
kryptonite
it's a gamma
rock.
irradiated kryptonite.
that's the rock version of the Hulk.
There
Or
must.
the angrier the rock gets, the stronger it gets.
I guess. I guess we'll have to.
This rock is so angry.
Wow, there are way more types of kryptonite than I actually thought there were. We're like halfway through the
Okay,
list.
never mind. We're gonna just
Yeah, we're
post
gonna-
it. We're gonna just post
We'll
it.
post the link to the
I'll post
to
the
the plot
Wikipedia
device page.
I'll post the Wikipedia link on our Facebook and in the Twitch chat, because this is ridiculous. And
I will say black kryptonite splits people's personalities.
yeah, that was next on the list. Is black
So it,
kryptonite splits people in half.
It
What?
Bipolars people. So DC stop, and this is mouthwash.
Reasons
Hey, guys.
I hate Superman.
What more?
This
more
isn't
reasons.
Superman's fault.
It's kind of Superman's fault.
It's
This is
kind of if
Superman's
Superman
fault.
didn't exist, we wouldn't have kryptonite.
I can't. But no, but we'd have something else that did all the same stuff for plot device for whatever
Called the
character.
Infinity Gauntlet, and it's the only one we need.
It's also for Marvel, not DC.
Well,
I know.
DC doesn't count.
It's called
That's
the Dragon
not
Balls.
True.
It's magic.
It's called
It's
the
full of
Dragon-
rocks, and
you get the Dragon
and
Balls.
it
Yeah.
makes the plot make sense.
What is
so
your
when
wish?
when we left, we were going to talk about the second Ant-Man, not wife-beating Ant-Man, and
His most
Gnome,
defining trait.
Take it away.
All
What is this Ant-Man's name again?
I'm completely blanking on it right now.
Scott
Scott
Lang.
Scott Lang. Yeah, Scott Lang.
Sorry, I was just
Sorry.
trying to give him the
No,
thunder.
you're absolutely right. That was well done. I just could not for the life of me remember. I was trying to remember to look him up, and then
Brains fried by kryptonite.
Yeah, he was exposed to some
Exposed to too
turquoise-
many plot devices.
no, there's some turquoise kryptonite which makes you forget.
Mm-hmm.
Can we have the Dragon Ball kryptonite?
No, there was
Please?
some in a internal dragon made of kryptonite.
I just want to go through the Justice League cartoon now and redub Superman's voice and everybody else's voice. So whenever they say kryptonite, they just say plot device instead.
Yeah. Oh, no, plot device.
The plot device is making it weaker. You can never get around my suit. It's powered by plot device. Just
I would
Metallo
watch that.
powered by plot device.
That's
I'm
great.
about that life. I really am. I think that'd be funny.
You about that life? No.
So,
And a vast store of plot device here.
so Scott Lang was just a guy. Like his daughter became seriously ill, and he decided to break into Henry Pym's
Plot
home,
device.
His plot device.
stole the Ant-Man uniform and his shrinking gas, broke into Cross Technological Enterprises as Ant-Man, found this doctor who was the only person that could help his daughter, was being held prisoner. He rescued the doctor, and his daughter's life was saved because comic books. And I guess.
Instead of going to jail
Because
for,
kryptonite.
I guess. And Hank Pym found out like what he had done and told him to just keep the Ant-Man stuff
because that makes total sense.
as long as he only used them to uphold the law.
You
And then
imagine-
I will go murder 6 people just to prove him wrong. You see what you did? Do you see what you brought upon this world?
He says, all this being Ant-Man is really cutting into my wife beating duties. So how about you take the mantle for a while?
Come here, Janet.
Yeah.
God. I really need to spend more time with my family. Just glares over his shoulder as she peeks out of the bedroom.
Wearing sunglasses, of course. Wearing sunglasses.
Are you
of
trying to
course.
say something?
No. I mean, did someone hit you?
My wife beats me.
Your wife beat you?
I mean, say it on air.
Yeah.
Honey, I love you, but your fist hurt.
Ant-Man does take it to a dark place. Ant-Man's just bad,
We
bro.
need to stop talking about Ant-Man. He always takes
Well, no, but Scott Lang is a cool Ant-Man. And
Okay.
also his costume's pretty cool.
He's a thief. What do you
yeah,
mean?
but he doesn't beat his wife.
He does have a cool costume.
Yeah,
though.
but he does not touch his wife, and that's what
That's
matters.
true.
Oh,
He
has
just
a
doesn't touch her in general.
Oh, so here's the cool thing about Scott Lang, though. While Hank Pym he has like limitations on how far he can shrink, eventually Scott Lang stops needing the gas to change size,
So he just eat Chuck shit?
and he can go to subatomic sizes. So he can do atom
Okay.
stuff. Like he can do the stuff that the
I'm
atom
going
can
to
do.
punch all your atoms
Just
out
gonna
of
go
place.
play
Eventually.
volleyball with the atoms in your brain. Yeah.
So I would just grab one electron. I'm like, and so I take your life and just move one electron out of place and just. I don't know what would happen, but it would not be good. That's for damn
In
sure.
5 years, you're gonna disintegrate.
You turn into
Every
a
day you're gonna
cucumber.
lose another layer of electrons.
You turn into
This is
a
your
cucumber.
A layer of
elect-
electrons.
Yeah.
You sound like with
I'm
3D
not sure they
printed
form
in
into
the womb.
layers.
Do you
Yeah.
want to test it?
And apparently, spoilers, by the way, for the comics. At one point, he dies and eventually comes back.
Of course.
Okay, wait. Ciandre777 says the best kryptonite is pink kryptonite because it gives Superman gay tendencies.
That's
Get me some of
Is
that
that
kryptonite
real?
right now.
Is that real?
We're gonna find out.
I don't
during
want that
the
to be
break.
That,
We'll be right back.
that's so homophobic.
I'm Fasa.
This is aggro.
That's Aggro. That's Cookies.
Hey-o, Cookies.
And that's the gnome.
I'm
over
the
there.
gnome. Shout out to I'm Still Awake. You're absolutely correct. Superman does eventually beat the Hulk in a fight. That's the thing that happens.
But what if the Hulk is wearing a ring made of pink kryptonite?
then
then he's gonna beat the Hulk.
Yes.
But
KGSS.
aggro.
Chasing,
Right now, you're hungry. I can see it all over your face. There's only one place to go fix the legendary hunger you're feeling, and it's Legends of Aurora Sports Grill. The smell of crunchy calzones, hand-tossed crispy pizza, buttery garlic bread paired with signature spaghetti sauce and meatballs, and it's all better than Nana used to make. With everyday specials, Legends of Aurora Sports Grill can cure that legendary hunger. Conveniently located on East Isle just off of 225 in Aurora. Come down for Ladies' Night every Thursday or karaoke on Saturday night. Legend of Aurora Sports Grill. Legendary.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Inform Lord Vader we have a prisoner.
Since you are reluctant to provide us with the location of the rebel base, I have chosen to test this station's destructive power on your home planet of
Geekstreetsociety Radio.
Where is the rebel base?
I can hold it. Pull on! No, I'm all right.
Continue with the operation. You may fire when ready.
What?
You're far too trusty.
Geekstreetsociety.com.
Wingman knows to sleep. Wake him up. Wait, what? And good morning, this is MouthWash.
I didn't realize how close we were to the sun.
But that's all right, I'm Fasa.
This is Aggro.
I'm the gnome.
You should really change your Twitter name to
T-Rex. Apparently, Wingman wants us to talk about. We'll bring him into this. I blame him. He could be dead. He is dead. That's MouthWash canon. But he could be double dead. Dead to the max. There you go. I always drink a drink called Double Dead. Double Dead. Yeah, that just happened. Welcome back to the MouthWash. I don't even know what to say about what just got posted in the Twitch chat.
We're back.
It's gonna be on Facebook now.
If you want to see it, check out hashtag Geekstreetsociety on Facebook.
Wingman's gone. Wingman's gone.
Wingman's.
That's the effect of pink kryptonite, baby.
I suppose that it is.
I stand for truth, justice, and the American way, and I love being fabulous.
Okay.
Superman, I need you to turn it down a little bit. Just kidding.
Bring it down a
Put
notch.
some clothes on. Oh, please. I just want to see Superman in a fishnet costume. Is that wrong?
It's not wrong if you want that. No, you're perfectly.
You're perfectly entitled to your own
You're
opinion.
entitled to want to
Just
see.
flying around space in fishnet just sounds so fantastic.
I think I'd like Superman a lot more.
We're out
If
of
he was
fishnet.
just the ridiculously overpowered flaming DC hero.
Luther, you are messing up my me time. And honey, I'm not gonna stand for it. He destroys the entire building. He's so gay. He's so powerful and gay.
Well, we are back here on the Mouthwash.
Lois, those shoes are so 42.
I'm the gnome.
I'm the cookies.
This is Aggro.
I can't breathe. This is Fasa as the disembodied voice of God. And this is just fantastic.
I don't even know what to say.
I've lost so much respect I didn't have for Superman.
You know what? This has been an entire day of just losing respect for things because they're awful.
This is
You
why
had
you're
to
in the
get
Mouthwash,
respect for
because you never
Superman.
know, you may learn something like pink kryptonite makes Superman act gay.
Like
He
why?
doesn't become gay. He just gets gay tendencies.
Just
And
looking at
So
the
he'll
picture
start to do
of
his
Aggro.
fingers like this. He'll start to look at his nails like that with his fingers folded in. And do like this.
And apparently, Periwinkle Kryptonite turns him into a disco god. That's a thing. that happens.
I'm so awake says brown kryptonite allows them the power to put up a roof in 30 seconds.
We can do that anyway.
Let's just talk about other insensitive forms of kryptonite.
Does yellow kryptonite make him really good at math and a bad driver? Is that what yellow kryptonite does?
Red kryptonite just makes him lose more krypton.
Black kryptonite makes him not respect Lois and drink Hennessy.
And he
Damn
can
it,
say that.
DC.
Yeah.
Wingman keeps
We were
eyeballing me.
going to talk about Ant-Man, but I just want to keep making fun of Superman for the
And
segment.
for the record, Diamond Kryptonite makes him hoard all of his money and control the world's economy.
Shine bright like a
Because
diamond.
If Superman wants all the money, Superman gets all the money.
It's true. That's the only one. That's the only one of those jokes that I'm allowed to make on air because I'm a Jew.
Yeah,
That's the only one.
What does white kryptonite do? Oh, makes
We're
him
not
conquer
going to
the
go
world.
there.
Right?
Makes him conquer the world and
It
rape all your women.
makes him about where he is. He's like a reasonably successful reporter. He's beloved by all. Like that's how that works.
Oh, okay. Good credit.
Yeah, he has good credit. It probably I would imagine Superman
Decent
has good
credit.
credit. Yeah,
Decent
I think
credit.
decent
Good-
credit.
decent credit. Decent credit.
Even with a criminal history, he's more likely to get a job than a
Black
Black
kryptonite.
kryptonite.
with a clean record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Statistics.
That's not actually true, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's not a true statistic.
The sad part is, I don't know which one of you is right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair play.
And
fair
yes,
play.
I'm still like stereotypes are fun. We're back on the mouthwash. We're gonna move on from terrible types of kryptonite.
Oh, I love Doom says or diarrhea. He just gets diarrhea all day.
Yeah,
just flying around. Oh God!
All day.
brown kryptonite.
No, that's taco flavored kryptonite.
Taco Bell.
Now?
Yeah, they're flavored.
Well, there's
Taco colored kryptonite.
Taco color, so it's like yellow.
Wait,
and
where do you
red.
even get all these different types of kryptonite? Is there like Bob's House of Kryptonite? Like he's just some
Here's
guy
my
that
problem.
sells.
First of all, how does you have a lot of kryptonite anyway? Because it's supposed to be chunks of krypton, right?
Right.
So did the whole planet just land on Earth and none of us gave a shit? Or like,
I would assume so. Yeah.
Funny,
And
look,
Superman.
another
Okay,
media shower.
here's another important thing to think is that those were just traveling through space.
Yeah.
They weren't being propelled through space.
I mean, from the initial explosion and then.
Yeah, but Superman flew to Earth
at faster than light speed.
insanely
Essentially.
faster than light speed because he
Yeah.
went from across the universe to Earth and stayed a baby.
Well, they do explain that he was in like cryostasis.
Even so,
Still,
that
though,
was a
you
really,
still
really,
age in cryosleep, which
really
is really
long
slow.
ass time ago. If that's
No,
how that worked,
d-
or he
depends on what type
traveled
of
insanely
cryosleep.
fast. There's no way the explosion of Krypton would shoot shards of Krypton to Earth at the same time that Superman would get there,
Or anywhere in the same era.
or
millennium.
anywhere in the same million
Eons.
years.
Just no.
Well, kryptonite flies at the speed of plot device. So I'm pretty sure that's
Well,
right.
You know, I forgot that. I
No, well,
forgot
but here's
the
the
fact.
question.
Factor in the speed of plot
I
device.
forgot that
Here's the
physics
question.
work at the speed of
Well, no,
plot devices.
I would assume that Superman gets there at the similar time as the meteor shower of Krypton of what's left of Krypton.
So Superman is actually millions, if not thousands, if not millions of years old.
Yes, absolutely he
Okay.
is.
So why
Oh.
is Zod still around?
Because he was in the
Phantom
Phantom Zone.
Which ignores time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
Okay,
actually. It's
okay.
specific. In part of the point of the Phantom Zone is they're supposed to be in the Phantom Zone forever because that's their punishment.
Yeah.
Like-
so you don't age.
So, like, Superman was in cryogenic stasis, like not aging cryogenic stasis in the flight, and
I still don't believe that the chunks of Krypton would get to Earth at the same time.
well, you understand that
Plot device.
that there's no chance in hell that an alien, when exposed to yellow sunlight, would also be able to fly around and punch things and gain super
Yeah,
strength.
which is one of the other reasons I don't like Superman.
Which is the main reason I don't like Superman. But
He's solar powered.
he's solar overpowered.
So I want shout out to the Twitch the Twitch chat because Ciandre777 actually asked a very interesting question. We were talking about Ant-Man, and we know the actor is going to play Ant-Man, but he asked the question: what type of superhero do you think Paul Rudd will be? Do you think it'll be the overly serious Christian Bale Batman, or the sort of wisecracking Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man?
I would be very surprised to see Paul Rudd in a almost completely serious role.
Yeah.
I expect him to be comical, especially since his character is Ant-Man, and he's not
Right.
playing Hank Pym, so they're not going to, let's make a dark, gritty story about a guy who's not really a hero. You know, they're not doing that. It's not an expose on domestic violence.
Unless they do
They're
him with it
doing-
wrong, like unless they do make him Hank Pym and
Yeah.
he just beats people.
Which again, okay,
Mostly
we
women.
give a lot of shit to Hank Pym not being a cool hero and also just beating his wife. But at the same time, if they did a good movie about it, it would be a good movie where they would be villainizing him, which would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't
But
expect.
again, I don't think he's going to be.
They're not going to
Hank
do
Pym.
that, yeah.
If he's Scott Lang, Paul Rudd as an actor is really sarcastic. So it's kind of, to me, it's kind of an in between.
Well, I don't know. Like Paul Rudd's always the straight man. Like if you watch a lot of or is usually the straight man. Usually he's the one that is perfectly serious in this sea
But
of
his comedy is
ridiculousness.
sarcastic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So
and every Marvel character has a level of
of
sass.
comedy
A level of
to a certain
sass.
extent.
Yeah.
And the Avengers already have their straight man in Captain America. Like Captain
Well, even
America
he's funny.
is well, kind of like he is funny, but he's funny in that sort of
really.
in that naive. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand that I'm being funny. Like I got that reference. Like
Yeah.
that's really
or just
funny.
he walks up to the jet and is like, "Sir, you can't get on the sun. Just don't."
I expect
should be
him to be
really
the sort of, I'm going to stand next to Tony and make wisecracks with him kind of character.
Or make fun of Tony.
Yeah.
I see him making fun of Tony.
And yeah, I agree with Yoko, who said that Marvel's been focusing on a more lighthearted feel to its universe. Which, so I assume
Except when they kill Coulson.
That's Scott Lang. Like I wouldn't.
Or when they fridge Thor's mom.
Coulson's not dead, and they did kind of fridge Thor's mom. But
They totally fridged Thor's
they,
mom.
they absolutely did.
Even though she was probably almost the most badass person in that film, she almost stopped that war right there.
Yeah.
yeah,
She almost killed the king of Dark Elves. Just beat the crap
Just
out of
being
him.
the wife of
if
Odin.
if he didn't have his OP black elf turned mutant character alongside him.
A black ogre elf god creature.
I'm like, why does the black elf have to turn into the
Because
demon
kryptonite.
troll?
I mean, plot device.
Because plot device.
But to answer the question, it's a Marvel movie, so he's not going to be super dark brooding because no Ant-Man's like that. Period.
I am the Ant.
He's not going to be. I'm the Ant. I speak for the insects. What are you, the Lorax? I speak for the insects. But
It just goes into the mummy scene. He just summons a bunch of scarabs that eat people.
Oh.
Ant-Man would be terrifying if he did that.
He can do that.
I want to see him do that in the movie. That would be cooler if his power is more
can't-
centric about
yeah.
controlling insects.
Because he
or
can't.
something.
Can he communicate
He
with
just
ants?
Shino
Yes,
people.
the helmet, the Ant-Man helmet
yeah.
with the little pincers and stuff, that allows telepathic communication with insects.
Well, so a little trivia fact. I was reading Old Man Logan, which is a side story about Logan who just stopped being a superhero and the world goes to shit. Someone
Inbred Hulks and stuff.
Yeah, it's awful. Someone finds the Hank Pym helmet, right, and decided I'm going to own a country, and decided to make a giant lake of ants around his territory, and it just shows people falling into it and just never coming out. Like you just see jackets and parts of Jeeps and shit just in the river of fire ants.
My thing is, how come they did not see the river of moving insects and go, you know what, I'm going to go for a swim.
No, they said they
they're
saw
just
it. They're like,
ants.
"Oh, that looks terrible," and then they trip. Oh, plot device.
I tripped over a plot device.
By the way, Chris Yoko says, "Where's Ultron?" So he's gonna have to be kind of funny and kind of, but at the same time, it's a very interesting character for sure. He won't be like anything we've had.
I'm curious to see
he's
how
gonna
it
be
plays
more
out.
towards the RDJ.
I would actually go more towards where Bruce Banner was in the Avengers. Like I don't think he's not that he's not as overt
Depressing, I kill myself.
as RDJ. Well, he's not as overt as like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man is. Iron Man is this cocky, swaggering.
Well, I meant like how he's going to be talking wise, not actually he'd act. Like I said before, he's going to act the way he's going to act, but he's going to lean closer to cracking jokes like Tony.
Probably.
Like poking fun at people and making a heavy situation lighter versus other people don't do that, is what I think.
Okay.
Especially since we don't really know how involved
Also,
Tony is going to be.
I still think they're going to kill Tony.
I
really do.
He makes Ultron. Apparently, he got rid of all of his suits. They're going to have to figure out how that works.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's going to end up joining the Guardians of the Galaxy later. We still have the third Avengers movie to look forward to. We have no idea what Tony's doing in all of this, especially since Robert Downey Jr. has been kind of expressing that he doesn't want to do it anymore. So
Which I don't know why.
You get bored of being a character.
Yeah.
He's one of those people, especially that seems to really actually enjoy acting.
Acting.
And
He's really good at it. So.
Yeah, so I can see where he would get kind of tired of just being Tony Stark.
Yeah, I see, but it's kind of sad because
and feels
literally
like it smothers his career.
he brought the character to life, and the character brought him back to life. If you look at it, because he was gone for a while, and he just came back.
Oh, yeah.
Iron Man. He needs Iron Man as much as Iron Man.
I mean, he was on Ally McBeal for a while.
But after that, his real comeback was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Like that was hugely critically acclaimed. He did an amazing job at it, and that sort of is what got him the Iron Man role. Honestly, it had to have been that. Okay, he's sober, can work a movie without any complaints.
Iron Man. And he looks like Tony Stark.
He can sing if we need him to.
Apparently, yeah. Did you see that
well.
video, by the way?
He can sing amazingly.
There's a video that got posted.
And tap dance.
It got posted on the Geekstreetsociety page if you want to see it right now. But it's Robert Downey Jr. singing one of Sting's songs.
Yeah, it's from the Ally McBeal show.
Is that from Ally McBeal?
Yeah, he's trying to seduce her because he's like her love interest.
At
in
a
the
Sting
TV
concert?
series. No, he invites Sting.
No, this is Robert Downey Jr. at a Sting concert.
Oh, he's at a Sting concert. Okay, well, there's a moment in Ally McBeal where he's singing Every Breath You Take, and Sting is there.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
90s.
Although Andre777 has a good point where Bruce Banner was caught up in all of his feels in half the Avengers movie.
For the record, that's kind of how
I'm so
I expect.
tired of being angry all the time.
I kind of expect Scott Lang to be
it's
caught
my
up in his
secret.
feels for most of the actual Ant-Man
I love ants so
movie.
much.
I really
Not
think
those kind of
that
feels.
I love ants.
I do believe that Tony Stark and Bruce Banner have been having an illicit science relationship behind Pepper's back, though.
That is almost certainly
Why is he
true.
always here, Tony? Because I just love
He
the way
gets me.
I love the way he sciences.
I just can't quit him. And
It's
now
like
we're
we
here.
have chemistry.
No! Get out! 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 Hold on. This hasn't happened in far too long.
If you throw anything at him, you're off the show.
Don't even care.
Why is there toilet paper in the studio?
I have no
Don't
idea.
TP me in the show.
I
Sorry, I
absolutely.
needed that.
Well, as long as he doesn't DP you on the show.
Tune in. We're coming up on a break, but tune into the Twitch chat for that after. No, that's not gonna. That's not happening.
BP the ocean.
We'll be right back. That's what I'm the gnome. I'm the gnome.
This is Aggro.
I'm Cookies.
I'm scared.
That's Fasa.
Fasa. We'll be right back.
Yes,
Make
yes,
sure
yes.
bring people, bring your friends, tell them to tune in. We'll be right back. Have a good show.
You can call us 1-855-303-GEEK. That's 1-855-303-4335.
Talk
If you
about
have more,
Tony and Bruce's.
if you have more
relationship.
terrible puns for us, just call us. Get us away from this. Do something.
Where's our gun?
Anyway,
Please, God, help us.
we'll be right back. Yes.
KJSS.
Have a meal every day, so I stay full. Fresh clothes on my body, so I feel cool. My own house to myself with a nice pool. Keep like 5 whips, so I don't need a carpool. Have a maid in my house, so I never clean. Best believe I have a room just for smoking green. Bowling alley in the basement, plasma TV in every room. Connect to PlayStation. Have a bar in my room filled with every liquor. Party all night, roll about like 50 swishers. Half pipe in the back for the homies who skate. My life will be good, my life will be great. Beverly Hills in the California state. It reads RU on the front of my gate. I would have it made, I need my own place. When BS comes back, I have my own escape. I would have my own escape. I would have my own escape. Haha, yeah. I just wanna live that life, rich and famous, be in the spotlight. Spark my troubles, just watch them ignite. Man, that would be the perfect life. I just wanna live that life, rich and famous, be in the spotlight. Spark my troubles, just watch them ignite. Man, that would be the perfect life. I would have my own escape, cause I'm only 21. I still feel young, I just wanna have fun. Peace and love, no need for any guns. Not a coward in life, so I don't need to run. Making music broke, but I made it pretty far. 2010, I found it, RUR. Orion told me keep going, feel it in your heart. Then one day I hit up my homie Kid Mass. Next day collabing on a few tracks. Few months later, I finally met my homie Crash. He brought over Nubis, then recorded at my pad. Royal Underground, are you reppin'? 3 years deep, but we'll make it, I'm betting. Cause I seen it in my dreams, some people don't get it. The real ones support it, and the true ones respect it. I said it, but do you really hear it? You can't stand real, it's almost like you fear it. Resurrect hip-hop from these evil spirits.
Aw, jeepers, I wish I could play video games more.
Well, Harry, does your internet suck?
Yeah?
Is your TV a hunk of scrap metal?
Yeah, because Daddy doesn't come home anymore.
Well, Billy, you should check out Clutch Gaming Arena.
What's that?
Why, Clutch Gaming Arena is Colorado's #1 mecca for esports and competitive gaming. With over 50 PCs, a massive gaming projector, and a swelligant sound system you'll never want to leave.
I'll never go home again.
You won't have to, because of the delicious snack bar packed with tasty drinks and snacks.
Golly gee, mister.
That's right, Sally. Check them out on their Facebook page or at clutcharena.com.
My name is Jim.
Ha ha! That's right, Timmy. Check out Clutch Gaming Arena today.
Taking fire! Taking fire! Oh my god, this place is so clutch!
Clutch Gaming Arena, because going home is for quitters.
What's more adventures than outrunning a boulder and outsmarting the Nazis?
What says good morning better than hanging from a rope bridge you cut yourself?
And what's more rewarding than choosing wisely?
Well, it's got to be mouthwash.
Got to be the mouthwash.
Well, it's got to be the MouthWash on Geekstreetsociety.com.
Every weekday from 7:30 to 10 a.m.
Every weekday from 7:30 to 10 a.m. Mouthwash with Aggro,
Gnome,
and Fasa only on
Geek Street Society Radio.
You have chosen
Can I just mention that in the picture that I posted that Superman is so scared of his gay boner that he's breaking his own spine to get away from it?
He's like, I am fairly certain, by the way, that is fan art and not from an actual comic. I'm actually trying to right now. I'm trying
to disprove gay Superman. What is wrong with you?
I'm not trying to disprove. I'm just trying to prove that they would not put that in the freaking comics.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, that's 100%. That's 100% fan art.
Watch it be
There's
real.
no
Watch it be
chance.
100% real.
No way
It was
that's
drawn
real.
by Bob Kane himself.
I'm kind of split on this. I want it to be real, but I also want it to be fake.
You want to be real fake?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want anything out of it. I'm just pretty sure there's
To be real.
So hey guys, this is Fasa, the disembodied voice of God. This is Aggro. Wait. This is Cookies.
Say who you
And
are.
that's Gnome.
I'm
And
the
I'm
Cookies.
This is Aggro.
I'm the Gnome. Yeah.
As real as the feelings that Tony and Bruce have for each other.
And now we're back. This is a very homoerotic episode of.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine. I picked a good
People
episode.
in the Twitch chat, what is your man crush? I'm gonna ask that.
Yeah,
That's the question
I want to know
what's your
your
superhero man crush?
Or just your general man crush.
Yeah.
Who do you have a man crush on?
Everybody's got a man crush.
My
It's
man
true.
crush is Kakashi from Naruto and Ryu Hayabusa. If they wanted to double team me in a porta potty, I'd let it happen.
Get some DVD in there.
I was fine
Get a
up
DVD.
until the description.
The porta potty part?
Yeah, I was okay with you having man crushes. I was not prepared for the double teaming in a porta potty.
I don't think you're ever really preprered for the double team.
There's something about double teaming in a porta potty that just rolls off your mouth too easily.
Get that on the shirt.
What about you, Edgar? What are your man
Because
crushes?
in a porta potty, nothing should roll off of your mouth
The
easily.
only- all I can say is the only thing I can think about a double team in the porta potty is from Schindler's List, and that's not.
Okay, so
This is like the
leave the Jews out of this. He's Jewish though.
I can.
Okay, no, we're both
That's
Jewish,
what
so
they
we
were
both have
trying to
leave.
do in Schindler's List.
Hey, no, we gotta leave because we gotta get the Jews out of this. So we gotta go. Oh. So what about you, Edgar? What's your man crush?
My man crushes are definitely Garrus Vicarian.
Oh, that's just
I forgot him. Yeah.
Yeah,
They can triple team me in a porta potty, no problem. Although I can't ingest.
Why does it always have to be in a porta potty? No, I don't think they physically. I don't think they physically could triple team you in a porta potty. There's not enough room.
What?
So
this episode just
Garrus
took a turn.
Vicarian from
Mass Effect.
He's just too manly for me not to be
Yeah.
attracted.
I don't know what's going on anymore, Doom Ranger. I'm sorry. I'm scared too, and I'm in the room with them.
And
I don't. There must be pink kryptonite.
I found some pink kryptonite.
And they're Kryptonians.
Between my pants.
Between my pants.
And then,
Between my pants. Fair enough.
and then probably Hugh Jackman in real life.
Wow.
Good,
Okay.
good choices. I enjoy
No,
these
no,
choices.
I mean, if I'm gonna go gay, I'm gonna go manly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
And yeah. So Cookies, who's your man crush?
Oh, dude. Okay, off the top of my head.
You're excited about
I
it.
am excited about this.
I like the enthusiasm.
Also, for the record, I'm so awake in the Twitch chat says the Bear Jew.
He's
Ouroboros 2 is I'm all about
okay.
that
No, I
Archangel
actually
life.
forgot somebody, and he's actually gay. Zachary Quino.
Oh,
fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
fair play.
I like the serial killer eyebrows. I don't know. There's something about it that just
Yeah,
makes
that's fair.
my inner
Silas? Silas? From here?
Siler.
yes,
Yeah.
Sylar.
Oh, is he actually gay in real life?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Slash Spock, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gay / Spock.
Gay / Spock.
That's on his business card.
Yeah, I'm gay and I'm Spock. You're hired. get in my office right now.
Get
Anyway,
in my office.
Anyway, Chris, who's your
I'm so like porta potty, the new highway rest stop.
It's true, though. It's absolutely true.
I love this show. Anyway.
I'm gonna go with Corvo Atano from Dishonored because any guy who can put on a mask and
Murder
blink
everyone
into my bedroom, call me baby.
Yeah.
so call me, baby.
And any male character from Skyrim.
So even the
Does that
ugly
include male Argonians?
Yo, Balgriff.
Welcome to Whiterun.
See me in my chambers.
Oh.
We're about to make the
Yo,
white run.
ballin'.
Oh, my God.
All right, what about you now, man crushes?
I think it's been made perfectly clear that I have a man crush on Chiwetel Ejiofor.
No,
that was not obvious.
So you got gay jungle fever?
Yes.
All right, then.
I guess so. I guess that's the thing. I'm on team light skin in a real way.
Shit got real.
I might have to add Idris Elba to the list, though.
Oh, I think I would let him. I would think I would let him do terrible things to me out of respect. I respect you too much to say no.
Heimdall. I'm not allowed to say no.
I don't know.
I'm not.
I don't know.
Through power. Yeah, I can't even talk right.
We're ending the apocalypse tonight. That's what we're
that's end the apocalypse.
Tonight we are young. Right, so let's fight all of the kaiju.
For the record, anything that Morgan Freeman wanted to do would be perfectly okay with me. Again, on respect grounds. Grounds of respect. That man's voice would just soothe me through it.
So Gnome likes black men.
Apparently that's the thing.
So I'm uncomfortable now. I'm a go. All right, so
that was a fun topic. Let's move right along.
Ultimate manliness. That's all.
What about you, Twitch?
I just felt like it was necessary.
Yeah, Twitch, give us some.
And apparently, the entire producer's booth would do.
Well, now I know where ravioli comes from.
I don't know what's going on.
This is one of my big goals for the year: is learn how to make pasta. Oh yeah. Yeah. What about you? You got any goals for this year?
Yumu90 says, "Gore."
I don't know what that's. Is that coming from your laptop?
Well, you know how you can get.
My shit is off.
It's
been off.
My phone's been on silent.
And it was coming from in there. There was no sound coming through here.
Oh. Maybe he likes George Clooney.
Who doesn't like George Clooney?
If we're talking about him in
You should also probably say Aggro. You should probably say Aggro as well. Just saying. It'd probably be nice if you make you feel good.
Any single guys out
I
there?
already know. I don't need that sort of reassurance. I'm confident enough in my masculinity.
Do you want to know my favorite hentai quote of all time?
What?
Don't remind me of that.
Here we go.
I have confidence in my vagina. That is the best hentai quote I have ever heard in my 21 years of living.
I'm all about that life.
I'm about that life. The Ghost 64 says Christian Bale, and I'm okay with that.
I found this picture on the internet. It's probably from an SNL sketch, but it's of Will. I'll probably find it over the break and post it into the chat and on Facebook again because I saw it. And it's a picture of Will Ferrell dressed as a goth woman. And it just has one quote, and it just says, "My vagina is powerful." And it just makes me laugh every time I see it.
I love this show.
Just because he looks so serious. He has that Will Ferrell serious face where he just his mouth drops to the bottom of his chin.
Yeah.
And he just looks completely serious.
Yeah, but still awkward and crazy.
Oh, I got one. I got another man crush.
Okay.
I'm still awake says RDJ, and yeah.
RDJ. RDJ is actually one that I've heard a lot. That and
he's a very attractive man. He's also a very talented man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
very talented.
What is his name? Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. Dean.
Oh, we forgot Benedict freaking Cumberbatch.
Oh, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah.
Yeah. Smoked. He can smog me.
I'm afraid that if I got too close to him and I closed my eyes for a moment, I'd stop. My visual reception of that's a man would stop working, and his voice would lull me into a seduced coma.
And then you would just come back to consciousness with him inside you.
He is king of your mountain.
Yeah.
Promise. If you haven't seen that, by the way, there's a Jimmy. Is it Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon? There's an episode where they have Benedict Cumberbatch, and he's reading lines from one of the songs from the Black Panties album.
And that's R. Kelly's.
R. Kelly's Black Panties album.
I'll make love to you. Promise.
And it's just so amazing.
So, here's something I can do. Anyone in the Twitch chat, if you want me to say something funny as Optimus Prime, say which one we say as Optimus Prime. I've always wanted to do that.
Promise.
Yeah.
Promise.
It's like the guys on the
knock it off the list.
Honest Trailers videos.
Yeah.
Requests.
I won't let
with their movie announcer voice.
I will let Shanning all over my Tatum. Says Chris Yoko.
Channing all over your Tatum.
I have to say that?
I would let Channing all over my Tatum. That's just Prime.
Wait, do you want me to say that, Gnome?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if your
vaginal hubris.
So if your friends aren't listening to the show, they're obviously missing out. So please
get your friends.
Go share the links. We have them on Facebook. I posted them earlier. I'll post them again. We're on Facebook. We're on Spreaker. We're on Tunein. We're on Twitch, obviously, and we're also on Twitter. We'll post the links. Please, please, please tell your friends. We love communicating with you viewers and giving you a good show that's entertaining.
It's all about you.
Follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube. You can just rewatch. So even if your friends can't watch the show right now, maybe
they can have a SoundCloud Autotron saying, I would let Channing all over my Tatum.
Yeah.
And vaginal hubris.
Yeah.
I think you need to say what Mew Mew just said.
Is that you have to put voice? Say it.
Nope,
so I don't
just read the entire chat. Just from the beginning of the show.
Dick.
I love guys with butt chins.
That's her getting back at me about Superman. Because I always bring it up anytime she gets jealous. So,
yeah.
One time I just sent her a picture of Superman from Man of Steel on Facebook when she was being a jelly belly.
A jelly belly?
Yeah.
When she was being
so
jealous.
give me a man card right now.
No, I gotta keep the jelly
No,
belly.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You don't look at another man and say jelly belly.
I did look him straight in the eye and say
Look me
too,
right in the
because I
windows
knew
of my
he
damn
wasn't
soul.
gonna approve. So I looked him in the eye to let him
a
know
jelly
that I
belly.
meant it.
What are you going to do about it? Obviously, I'm going to take your teeth from you. So, yeah, just please give us some support. Bring fans. We're having a great time with you guys. We just want to share the laughs and the fun. We're having a good time. You get to hear me say stupid shit.
Yeah. So we're getting near the end of this segment.
And the end of the show.
End of the show. What?
It's been a great
Yeah,
show.
it's 9:58, bro.
It's a pity.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm still awake, says you lose a point or two at least.
Ace is in the studio. I believe that is Wingman's real man crush is Ace from the Master Control.
I think he's all secretly our crush.
I think we all just desperately love Ace.
I've never met Ace, but now he's my man crush.
He's twerking in the studio.
Hey,
Stop
cutie.
twerking.
You might be able to see the ghost of it in the Twitch
The
chat.
number went from 25 to 9. What did we do wrong?
I think that was a glitch, actually. That we were.
They heard end of show and just bailed.
Damn.
They bailed for the YouTube
We need to plug
channel.
his show on not his day.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out.
All right. Shout out to Ace, Master Control, Thursday nights.
7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Mountain Time.
Should I say Jelly Belly as Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
Do it.
No, say we are all jelly.
We are all jelly bellies.
I don't. I'm
Maybe someday I'll do
candy
things in the
flavored.
aggro voice and just.
Oh,
play
you haven't
my
done it in a
voice.
while.
Yeah, I haven't done the aggro voice in a while.
And I can read the entire chat of Sean Connery someday.
Yep.
That can be a thing that happens.
Because sometimes you gotta smack a woman.
Because sometimes you just have to smack a woman.
The best quote. Oh wait, it's Hank Pym. He should be Hank Pym.
Oh wow! Oh,
Sean Connery.
okay,
and Hank Pym.
that's it. That's it. That is
Headcanon.
On that
Headcanon
note,
acquired.
on that note, we were just gonna end the show on the best casting decision ever made. Since they cast.
Join us tomorrow.
Since they cast
same
Kelsey Grammer
time.
as Beast and then never made that movie.
Same time, same place. Check us out tomorrow. We'll be here. Tomorrow's game day. Cookies will be joining us, I assume. You better.
Yes.
Why are you
That was
dressed like
so
the
intense.
Terminator?
I'm not dressed like the Terminator.
You 100% are dressed like the
Terminator
Terminator.
dressed like him.
The Terminator dresses like me.
Were you even alive when that movie came out?
Either way, guys, this is Fasa.
This is aggro.
This is the Terminator.
The Terminator?
No, maybe tomorrow
I will
I'll
put you in a
read,
thermos.
at the end of the show, I'll read key segments of the chat in Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. So
Yeah.
So either way, tune back in to see what we do. Funny voices.
I
will let
shining all over my Tatum. Gems like that will happen.
Yeah.
That's the thing that can happen. I'm the gnome.
Yep.
And this is us all shining off in silly voices for this episode of the
going to break
MouthWash.
Vagina hubris.
What's that? Join us tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning, Mountain Time. 7:30 to 10 every weekday morning.
All right. Yes.
KGSS.
KGSS.
KGSS. Mouthwash.
Mouthwash.
I think that's it. I think we can get away with it. Cut.
Stomach controller, pick yourself up, brush the dust off your shoulder. You haven't done anything for the last 2 days, dog. You're gonna go outside today, no. I'm just gonna do my thing, even if it means that I do nothing, yo. I hold up my controller and I'ma play my game till I get game.
See, Back in the day, my gameplay was mean. Used to put the duck hunt gun straight up to the screen, cause I was sick and tired of seeing that stupid dog bark. Used to yell at Zelda every time that I lost heart. I would play Punch Out straight through the mic fight, build my own course and get to jumping on Excite Fight. I used the flute in Super Mario 3 and skip a whole bunch of boards and still say I didn't cheat. Whipping like Castlevania, chopping like